welcome to stampingcatcrew.com. Today we're going to do a quick and easy card, little thank you card. It is got an amazing focal point, so it's from the Petal Passion suite. It is the, or Petal Palette suite. This is the Petal Passion paper. So I took another set of leaves off of here, but this is where, let's see, the flower came from inside the suite, and I cut it out, and I used these leaves somewhere else. I've used a set of leaves on another card, but this paper is amazing. It is double-sided. The entire series is all in a black and white and grays. It's just really fun to color, play with, and just have bright pops of color from it. I'm going to set that aside, and I've done half of the coloring on here, so I am going to show you with the Blends markers. They're the Stampin Blends, which are the alcohol-based markers. So I've not stamped this, so obviously it's the paper, which works just fine. And then we've got the Old Olive, also in the light and dark, right here. So I'm going to speed up the camera so you don't have to sit through it, but you'll see the idea of shading. I personally like starting with a lighter, going back with the darker, and then if you want to do some touching up, you can go back with the lighter again, or even the color lifter, which is a lot of fun. So let's get started. And that's all there is to it. So you can tell I used a wide variety of the Stampin Blends colors. I did some pinks, I did some razzleberries, just kind of a blend of lights and darks for both families. For the leaves, I did just do quick and easy Old Olive, and then went back with some darker Old Olive for shading. So super, super simple. The base of our card is actually Pear Pizzazz. And we're just going to add a little snail adhesive on the inside. And then the front, right here, just like this. And we want to have an even border all the way around for where the green is. And that's Pear Pizzazz also. And the reason I'm doing this before we attach the whole base is I have some ribbon that I want to wrap around, because then we're going to pop up that amazing, beautiful flower for the focal point. So pre-done the thank you sentiment. And we're just going to wrap this around the bottom where that base is. We're going to cover up where those two come together. And I always like to go back and add a little extra adhesive where I've done that. So we're going to center this on here. We've got a couple components left, so I really wanted to incorporate something fun here, and so I've got a little bit of the white lace doily. I'm just going to add some adhesive on the back, and we don't want it to be the main focal point, but we do want it to show all the way around for something fun. flip this over. We're going to take some dimensionals, attach them on the back of the flower here. And don't need them everywhere, just enough to pop up and give it some balance. So there's a couple things where we do want to have a bow. I've got a couple of things for decoration on here that are accessories. I wanted to have that be a pretty focal point and the leaves kind of coming down here. That's why we put the sentiment on this side. I'm going to grab a glue dot. We have some embellishments that go with this Petal Palette suite that are just fun. So one of them is the leaves. And I'm actually just going to have them go where the ribbon is, and then I've done a knot also in this really fun, it's the rich razzleberry, or no, I'm sorry, it's berry burst ribbon, and just enough to add a little bit of fun, and then we have a focal point for our flowers. So because the center of our focal point is pretty small, you can actually roll up your glue dots and make them very small, just like that. If I flip that over, I can have that be right in the center of our flower. And then we've already made our envelope pretty, and just that designer series paper colored with the Stampin Blends is so pretty. So it's actually quick and easy. Other than the coloring, there's a little bit of fussy cutting, but obviously easy to do, and the rest is just put together. So hope you enjoyed today's card, and happy creating.